First thing we do is we click on the lever. There's a lever here. Just push and pull and it comes off. So we lift and remove. There's the garbage. Just rest it over. You just give it a shake. The ones that are hard to come out, you can just pull. So here you see it's all empty. Now we will proceed to wash it along with any filters that need to be washed. Take the filter off. The filter is, if you notice, inside. So to get the filter out, we just lift here. There we have the filter. This one's still pretty clean, not yet ready to change. But to get to the inner filter that needs cleaning, just the bottom, we just twist at the top here, counterclockwise, and it will come off. Hear the click, and then you just raise it up. And there you go. See how dirty that is? Let's leave that for now. We're going to wash this first. Run it under the pipe. So now I have it all cleaned. Now I just dry with a cloth, or you can leave it to air dry. So that's how we clean the drum. Now I'll show you how to clean the filters. Okay, so we will lift here. Just click and lift. And then we will take this filter out. It's the filter in the top. And it's quite easy, you just pull. Just lift the rubber and pull it off, and there's the filter. This we will run under the water. We have to leave it for about 24 hours to dry completely before we put it back in. What I like about this vacuum is all the filters are washable. So now for us to wash this part, we have here 3 screws. We just open the 3 screws. It's actually pretty simple. Just a regular screwdriver. Open the 3 screws to take the bottom off, and then you can actually put it directly under the tap and clean. So here you can see that I've opened the 3 screws. Now we just lift the top off. Here we have the portion here to clean. We just run it under water to get out. As you can see, it's just filters. Okay. We take this off, wash this, and then we wash this, and then we just reassemble it back. Okay, now it's all washed and dried. We will start reassembling. So this is the filter that I cleaned, washed nicely with water. And this is the cone cup. Now we just put it back in. Here is where the screws go, so we just line up these screws with that, fit it in nicely. Make sure it's all lined up. There we go. And we just put it in there. And that's for the screw hole. Then we just, this is the top. We now put the top back on. Again, there's a screw hole. We line it up with this hole and we just screw it in. And there we go. Once it's lined up, then we just put the screws in. We have screw 1 and then we screw it back on. Okay, so here I've screwed it back on. Fitting, just make sure that the 3 screws are tight, because if you don't put it in tight, it means that this will not sit properly. It would shake, and as a result it would not sit properly in the basin. So ensure the 3 screws are tightened. Now the next stage is to add back in the filter. So we just press it back in the grooves. There we go, quite easy. And that part's done. We close back the flap. So now we have everything back in. We will put it in here. Just line it up in the bottom. And then we twist to close. When we're fitting this into the bucket, there is just one technicality. You have to make sure when you fit it in, this is at the back and this is at the back, because this has to hook onto the handle and this has to hook to the hose, so it has to line up. So before you screw it, just line it up like this with the hook and here together, and then you turn to lock. So when it locks like that. Don't forget, you line it up here and then you twist to lock. So when it closes, this lines up with where we're putting it in. As I said, here, the outlet has to line up with this outlet, and this is the back for the handle. So when you put it in, it has to line up. And then we just click, and if you look, here it's lined up, it's all in, and here it's closed. So that's the only thing that you have to look for when you're rearranging it. Thank you for watching. That's the way to clean, and it's all washable, so it saves a lot of money. Please remember to share with your friends and give me a thumbs up if you like it.